welcome to Tea Time with Tan and Eric, a long-awaited tea time. I don't know about long-awaited, but it has been a while.
I feel like a news anchor.
I know, right?
News or something.
Because we're sitting in a different location. All right, what do you want to talk about today?
So it's been a while since we did a tea time, but the reason we had to have a tea time, or we just felt like we really
this one was kind of impromptu.
Yeah, we were at a barbecue yesterday, and I'm glad it wasn't ours because I get tired of throwing barbecues in entertainment. I'm glad I wasn't the one doing the barbecue.
Hosting. In
90-degree heat. But anyway, a news story came on while we were all at the barbecue. And I'd seen it a couple of times, but there were a bunch of us around and we started talking about it.
Yeah.
So here in our lovely state of Georgia.
Conversation.
Yeah, in Savannah, Georgia, which is a place we, frequent a lot for like long weekend trips and getaways. This waitress, 21-year-old named Amelia Holden, was working at the restaurant. She's in the video they show, she was, I guess, at the register or at her register.
Yeah, I think she may have been getting ice or a drink or something. Bending over slightly. And
this guy, Ryan Cherwinski, walked by and basically grabbed her ass, like patted her on the butt, which is bad enough. Didn't know her, total stranger, she was just a waitress. He was there with his wife and
two kids. I don't know how many kids, but he was there with his family.
And she didn't take it lying down. She turned around and like grabbed him by the neck and threw him on the ground.
Yeah, she put it on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not the one, okay? It's not gonna go down like you think, okay? She got with it.
So the debate or the conversation.
So what's our topic?
So what happened at the barbecue, we started talking about deal breakers, right?
Deal breakers in the relationship, right.
And I think we all know there's some obvious deal breakers, why you would break up or get a divorce. Infidelity, drug abuse, just abuse, physical abuse, spousal abuse. Those, are typically deal breakers. But we were all talking about if you were that man's wife.
He went to jail.
And he went to jail. I forgot about that, thank you. If you're that man's wife, is that instant cause for divorce?
All right, so I put myself in the situation, okay? So Eric, Chase, and I are out eating, and Eric gets up to go use the restroom, and the next thing I know, he's being escorted out of the restaurant in handcuffs. I'm the wife. I come to inquire, what are you doing? Why are you arresting my husband? Oh, he just sexually assaulted the waitress.
It is sexual assault. I never thought of it.
Yeah, he just sexually assaulted the waitress. And the kids are there too. Chase is there and he sees this going down. I'm gonna say that's grounds for divorce. You have just embarrassed the heck out of me.
And it's funny you bring up sexual assault because I didn't think of that angle, but obviously we're in the Me Too era and there's a lot more attention being paid to, sexual assault isn't just rape, it's stuff like that. And
then what type of mentality, what type of man am I married to? You're out with your family and you just cannot control yourself to the point where you gotta go and squeeze this lady's behind with your family in the restaurant? You're gonna bring your nasty hands back to the table and continue the meal with your family?
So
no.
So is there and that's I guess you could say, is there something on a bigger scale? Is there something your spouse, you just catch them doing it one time? Just they're out of pocket once, like I can't believe you did that. That for me, Eric,
I have to contact the attorney because something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with you. Oh my! If you didn't do that, then there would obviously be something else that's coming down the road, or you've already done something really just crazy and I don't know about it. So I mean, for you to do that with us in the restaurant.
And so some of the guys, not me, some of the guys at the barbecue were like, well, that's an isolated incident. You should forgive them and take them back. But you brought up a good point. You kind of flipped it, and what did you say? What was the example you gave if it were reversed?
What if I did that? What if, some beefy guy in the, the waiter comes over.
Why you gotta be beefy?
Well,
Why does he gotta be beefy? What does that mean?
I don't know. He has on tight pants or something.
Is that what y'all are into? No,
I'm not into those stripper pants. Like if you go to strip club, the male strip club.
I've never been to a male strip club.
Well, if you go to a male strip club,
like the Chippendales, like
right,
rip it off.
Right, like everything is all tight and kind of exposed. What if I were to just grab? You know what I'm saying? But we're not in a strip club. We're in a place where that should not be happening. Is that grounds for divorce for you?
You know, I say the same thing you said. If I see you doing that, one, that's gross to me to even think about that. And two, I now got to wonder, what are you doing when I'm not around?
Yeah.
And you got arrested.
Yeah.
That embarrassed me.
Yeah.
On another note, too, let's think about this. So on a lighter note.
Well, let's ask you guys. You know, so what
is that grounds?
Is that grounds for divorce?
You're right.
If your spouse, your significant other gropes an individual in your presence, and I mean, this guy, I wouldn't say he was necessarily in the presence of his family, but they're in the same space. Yeah. All right, so you now, like I said, have to think about that person's mental state. Is that it for you? Do you leave? Do you get separated? Do you work on counseling with this individual? For me, I'm just done.
What if it's I'm
just done.
I think you got to think about
what would you guys do?
Is it a pattern? Like, have you kind of known your significant other was kind of shady and had some suspicion, or is this just like totally out of the blue? Like, I never would have expected that. And is there something like this, or something that your significant other could do that's just so out of pocket? You're like,
like what?
I don't know. Give us some examples. I never would have thought of, like, it would never occur to me, obviously, to be out with my family and grab a waitress on the butt. Like, that's so foreign to me. But it's there, you know, you never, people are crazy.
Yeah. Could okay, let's go back to the, we're talking about waiters and waitresses. Could I, at the dinner table, we're out, as you and I were out to dinner, could I flirt with the waiter?
No.
Would that be cool?
No.
Is that grounds for divorce?
Flirting isn't grounds for divorce, but we gotta have a conversation.
Is or is not?
It's not, but we gotta have a conversation, and I gotta watch you, and I gotta wonder. What about you?
No, I don't think that's acceptable. Please don't flirt with the waiter. Or
what do you define as flirting, though? See, flirting can mean, some people are very, some people's regular conversations is other people's flirting. I will say you do have people that are.
Yeah. Now, I will say that I'm very friendly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that sometimes annoys me. I know you don't flirt, but you are friendlier than I am.
Yes.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, believe it or not.
She's the talker. If you meet her out in public, she'll talk your ear off. She's like.
Eric doesn't really do that, but I will talk with males and females.
Yeah.
And it's just my personality.
Please don't talk to her about Disney. We got stuck at the Tory Burch store
for
what were we there, an hour? All right. So, but let me talk about something related. Since you talked about flirting, great topic. This all has to do with the fact that the guy was married. Have you guys ever been in a situation where maybe you're shady and do you flirt with married people, or have you been married? It's obvious you're married or in a relationship, and I think women get this all the time. Somebody comes over and flirts with you, and they're like, it's obvious I'm married, I have a ring on, or you just saw my guy was here. And that happened to you. We were staying at our favorite place, Disney, at the Waldorf, and I had left you at the hotel because I had some business in town. I basically was gone for the whole day, but you were at the hotel.
We were at the pool.
And you had gotten a cabana. And this guy came over. Not only did he flirt with you and knew you were married, but his wife was with him. She was in the pool. Yeah. She wasn't in the immediate area. Right. But I could actually see her from where I was sitting. And he was. Yeah.
He started off the conversation wanting to know how much the cabanas were and blah blah blah. And one thing led to another, and he ended up in the cabana. Okay. He ended up in the cabana with me. I eventually just gave it to him and left. Yeah, but he flirted the whole time. Yeah.
So flirting with your significant other around is one thing, and then flirting with somebody that you know is in a relationship. And obviously, I feel like this happens more to women than men.
Right, but here's the thing with him too. I have to believe that he had a history.
Right, he told you his whole life story.
He told me his whole life story. Yeah. He had actually cheated on his first wife with the current wife that was there in the pool, and I think she was kind of used to it. Yeah. Because she actually came over. Yeah. I guess to check on us, and I felt a bit of hostility from her towards me. I felt, some tension. And so I eventually just gave them the cabana. I was like, I'm gonna go back to the room, but you guys are welcome to stay because I had gotten the cabana for the whole day, but it was awkward to say the least.
It's happened to me a couple of times. Nothing that big, remember, but I definitely, So let us know in the comments what your perspective is on that. Have you had to confront somebody like, look, stop flirting with my wife or husband or boyfriend or girlfriend. Back up. So the second tea time topic is something else that came up at the barbecue yesterday. Everybody's, of course, talking about their summer vacations and trying to wrap everything up before school starts and get in those last trips. We started talking about our upcoming beach trip. And of course, all the women started talking about just swimsuit season and summer and how stressful it is.
The dreaded swimsuit season. Now, I don't have a problem with swimsuit season because swimsuit season means it is summer, and I love summer. I love summer. However, I don't look forward to, and this is the first year in a couple of years that we're actually going to the beach.
Yeah, we don't do the beach a lot.
We don't do the beach a lot because
we're just not big beach.
We're kind of hyper. We like to be up and doing things. So just, you know, sitting out in a chair looking at sand and the water is good for us for about 30 minutes.
Right.
But we're doing it this year, and so I look forward to summer. However, when we are actually going to do a beach vacation, it sends me into a tizzy because now I have to don the swimsuit, you know?
And that's what Dawn, and I never thought about how women look at swimsuit season, but hearing, you know, 5 or 6 of y'all all basically saying what you just said, I started to feel bad. Like I had never thought about women basically, when you guys go to the beach, you're basically wearing your underwear. Like you're wearing basically a bra and panties or a bodysuit. And guys, we just don't have that pressure. Like if I knew if it was spring and I knew summer was coming and I had to wear tighty whities to the beach, I probably wouldn't look forward to summer either. Like I would panic. But what I find even more amazing, I think universally women feel the way you feel, even women that are like confident.
And who came up with this idea of you guys getting to wear board shorts? Okay, or you know, maybe in Europe, I think a few of the guys, you know,
I can wear this.
Yeah, I think these are called board shorts. You know what I'm saying? You guys get to wear swim trunks, but I gotta walk around and what the what? Really?
But here's the thing.
I bet a man did it.
All of y'all, but I think a man did invent the bikini, I think. But all of y'all agreed to it. Like all women around the world basically said, you know what? We dread this season. It's a lot of work. Our bodies basically have to look flawless, but we're gonna do it anyway.
And this is what happened, because I would love to wear Eric's board shorts and a cute tank top. I would love to do this.
If she wore this.
But if I wore that, every female, maybe even some of you guys, Eric, would be on the beach saying, she's not ready. She wasn't ready. What is wrong with her? How come she's not wearing her swimsuit?
But aren't the women, but you said the women, don't you agree that women are tougher on y'all, on each other and y'all's bodies than the men?
So judgmental of other women's bodies. Yes, I think the women would lead the complaints if I or another woman was seen out on the beach wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Oh, she wasn't ready yet. She wasn't ready. She was, you know, she didn't put in the work, you know, back in January, she didn't put the work in. So we are all, I guess, the women who are wanting to wear the swimsuits out of pressure. It's peer pressure.
But you bring it on yourself. Now, and look, like, I'm not complaining. I love to see you in the swimsuit. You look great. But I never thought about it, like the pressure.
It's a lot of work.
And, you know, you talked about the Speedo thing. Guys, I mean, you'll see in this part of the world anyway, you'll see an occasional guy in a Speedo. Like you go to the beach, you might see one guy, but you won't go.
But y'all aren't judging one another. I don't. If you saw a guy in a Speedo, you're not like.
Well, I am judging because like, what are you wearing? But
well, I think as a whole,
you're right.
Men aren't so judgmental.
Judged by their bodies.
You know, of other men.
Yeah.
I think when you see the tabloids and, you know, you watch the little, you know, celebrity shows and they have the celebrities and the males are wearing the Speedos or the board shorts and they have a little bit of a tummy.
What's it called? The dad bod.
I think
appreciated.
Yeah, it's appreciated. You know, it's admirable. But when we do it, she's let herself go. I think right now people are talking about the way Beyonce is dressing. They're saying some of the things that she's wearing, some of the items that she's wearing aren't really fitting or appropriate for her body type. She's looking kind of chunky, kind of chubby.
Janet Jackson also, I know they always talking about yo-yos.
Can we just live? Can I just live?
Let me ask you about the Speedo thing. Ladies, what's your opinion on the Speedos? Is that okay for guys to wear? Like, I can't see.
So you wouldn't wear a Speedo?
No. I don't even like swimmer shorts, like the shorts that swimmers wear.
But here's the thing, if you wear tighty whities, would you like to share what underwear you wear?
I wear boxers. I'm boxers all day, every day. I wear tighty whities.